Hi, this is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised. Yeah, it took some time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you with a few simple tips here to hopefully improve some of your online presence and really just drive more leads to your company through your website and other actionable features like a Google Business Profile. That being said, I have the homepage of the website pulled up here. I'll look at that here in just a second. Now you guys are over in Freeport, Illinois. So I went ahead and I typed in a keyword, somebody looking for roofing services in Freeport. There's probably a few different variations of this that people are searching every month, but I went in and I typed in this one, as typically this is going to be a pretty good keyword: roofing Freeport, Illinois, right? So this is, again, somebody within your area looking for roofing because they don't know who to use and really don't have anybody in mind, and these are the people you want to be able to capture. If they already know who you are and they're ready to use you, you already got them in your back pocket. But how do we get more customers, right? And this is the whole point of the video. That being said, we want to be on the first page for as many of these different keywords as possible. And the first page is where 75 to 80% of people are going to be sticking on when choosing a company. Well, there's going to be a few different ways that you can actually rank on this first page. First section here we're seeing is all about ads. Now, ads I don't think are going to be the best way to do it. The Google guarantees up top with the check marks there are definitely going to be the best way. They have the highest conversion rates, but really about 80% of people typically completely disregard any ads they see, especially on a service type search like I have up top. So main thing here is you lose credibility for the most part when people are looking at an ad, especially again for a service base like roofing. Now you can rank a couple different things organically, one being your Google business profile. Now for your guys' instance and everybody else's, you're really only ever able to rank your Google business profile for the actual town that your office is located at or your business profile is linked to. So in your case, Freeport, Illinois is going to be the only major area where you're going to be able to link or rank your Google business profile. Now, you want to be in this top three. So again, people can see you right off the bat, top of the page, don't have to hit more buttons to see you, so on and so forth. There's a lot of different things that you can do there. Main thing is making sure your business profile is completely up to date, 100% filled out. You're targeting some of these keywords in the bio section of it. Making sure you're always getting new pictures of the jobs that you guys are completing or your team doing the work. Always asking for great reviews from your customers, responding to those reviews, so on and so forth. There's so many things you can do to help rank this Google business profile. The main one is don't let it die. Always make sure you're doing something with it, keeping it up to date every week. Okay. Now, the next thing you can always do is also rank your website. Now, your website can rank for any of these other areas. If you come over all the way into Rockford, you'd be able to rank your website for there or other areas around, within the vicinity, and not just be able to rank your, because you can't rank your Google business profile from Freeport into Rockford, but you would be able to rank your website, right? And truly capitalize on people out there as well. That being said, let me look here. I'm not seeing you within the top three here for the Google business profile. And I wanted to look here real quick. So I'm not seeing you on this first page for the listings down below for websites either. So let's take a look at a few things. First being your website, okay? Now, right off the bat, it's nothing wrong with the way the website looks. It looks possibly fairly on the newer side. You'd have to let me know how long ago it was done. It seems a little dark in some places, but that may be the color scheme you're going for, the black and red situation. So not much I can dock there. And really, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Main thing is going to be the amount of content that is on this page. And you guys have a decent amount of content going on. Typically, Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, but that can really vary upon what the top competitors are doing, how many keywords in the area, so on and so forth. So it looks like you're probably around that 1,000 mark when it comes to the amount of content on the homepage, maybe 1,200, probably around 1,000. So let's kind of see real quick. We can look at what the top competitor here is. So you have MAS. They are ranking number one for the actual website and their Google business profile as well. So I have their homepage pulled up here, and we can look through real quick to see what they're doing. Okay, and they have practically no content, right? We can see, so Freeport's going to be a little bit of a different situation. We don't want to stray too far from what they're doing and how they have their website laid out, as Google is using them here, as we see, kind of as I would consider almost a reference point for this area when it comes to roofing. So with that being said, we probably don't want as much content as we have currently on the website because that can throw Google for a loop and you won't seem as credible with Google because again, they're using these guys as a reference point. So throwing too much content can almost hinder you in some areas too. Now with that being said, I would definitely start to optimize the website a little bit here, maybe lose some of this content or keep it shorter at least. As you can see, they got little hints here about, the different services they provide, so on and so forth. Also having great little call to action buttons like the request a free proposal. Those situations always help too in converting customers once they get to your website. But other than that, let's go ahead and look at a couple other things. Obviously, content and keywords is going to be one of the major features that helps rank a website within Google, but there are some other features as well. Now, I use this paid program called Ahrefs. It gives me this dashboard of numbers that's super great for these quick comparisons in these videos between different websites. These first two ratings, DR and UR, are strength and trust ratings within Google. Now, they're rated out of 100, but really once you get into the 30s and 40s, we know you have a pretty powerful website at that point. But still, we're not anywhere near that either. So we know we haven't built much power or trust out with Google, and you do that through these backlinks that come from referring domains. The key here is when you build these out, make sure you're building high quality backlinks coming from authoritative referring domains. Now, what that's going to do is when you get a backlink from that authoritative referring domain, it's going to, again, grant credibility back over to you because they're saying they trust you and they already have high trust with Google. So it's reciprocity there. Now, you're only indexing for about 4 keywords within your website. So this is where we need to up some content. Keyword wise, maybe we have the right amount of content, but we aren't saturating correctly with the amount of keywords. Okay. Now you're only bringing about 1 traffic per month to the website, and we can see exactly where that's coming from. So our 1 traffic is coming from R&C Roofing. So something very similar to the company name, right? And you're position 8 for that, so you're getting 1 traffic. But there's only 30 searches for that per month, and that's truly what we would consider to be a nationwide keyword search. Now, Freeport Roofing, 60 searches per month, but you're on that second or third page of Google, as we can see. So you're not getting any eyes to the website from there. Then you got a couple other one, really more playing towards the company name there again. So we need to do some research, and we can do that real quick. Now, this is MAS Roofing into the same program. We see, their power and trust really isn't that great either. They built out a few more backlinks, but other than that, not much. So you can see your top competitors is going to be pretty easy to beat out when it comes to strength and trust within Google. Now, they have about 100 keywords which they're indexing for, bringing 50 traffic to the website every month. I'm not concerned about the paid traffic right now. I'm more concerned about the organic. And we can see where most of their traffic is coming from. So there's that Freeport Roofing again. They're position 3, so they're getting a little bit more traffic. Most of their traffic is coming from MAS Roofing, though. Now, I'm not too concerned about that, as that's going to be more of what I consider to be a nationwide keyword search as well. But let's see, Roofing Illinois, that's okay. Maybe this area Freeport may just not have tons of keywords, and that's okay too. Then you're gonna have to really rely on your Google Business Profile, which is going to be the main feature, because those two are going to be linked together and they'll help each other rank. So you want to be able to do as much of that as possible. I'd have to do a little bit more research, look through the rest of the competitors in the area. I can use this same paid program as well and do a keywords explorer for the area and really find out what people are searching for in this area when it comes to roofing and some of these other uh, services you guys do. But it looks like mostly commercial and residential roofing is what you guys is obviously your go-to service here to provide. So other than that, there's obviously some research that we need to do here. But an area like Freeport is going to be pretty easy to dominate once we figure out exactly how to do it. If you would like to rank over in Rockford, where there's going to be more search volume and things of that nature, that's not too hard either. Again, it's just going to take a little bit of time and effort to really figure out exactly what to do and build a little game plan. Other than that, though, the main things they're going to be working on your Google Business Profile, especially for Freeport, is going to help you a lot in not only ranking your business profile, but also ranking your website and bringing in as much traffic from Freeport as we can try and dominate that area, then you can move on to other areas as well. And of course, be basically have your website be a lead generating machine for you every single month. That's the goal. So if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you guys in any way that I can. And you can do that whether it's an email, phone call, or a text. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.